Hi guys, welcome back. You're with Amira. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to another live. I'm going to be doing your questions live here with a donation on the super chat button, or you can also donate through my website, and I'm going to give you a link for that in the chat box. I'd like to welcome everybody, all the newbies and anyone who's recent, relevant and a long timer here as well. I thought I would just check the speed of the Wi-Fi just to see how we're going, because I'm going to go live again tomorrow around the same time as now, or a little bit earlier actually. So if you wanted to get a pre-order in for tomorrow, you're most welcome to do so. Other than that, I'm going to do a couple of pre-ordered super chats, and then we'll go into your super chats. If any of you are here today on the live and you'd like a super chat, we can go into the live super chats today as well. So let's just have a look and see our first live. I'll just send you the link. And we'll also do a general reading, considering we haven't done a general for a while other than my individual videos. You can check out my channel, individual videos. Hi Michi, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hi Nikki, how are you? Hola. Hi Glirizi, how are you? Hope everything is well. How is everyone doing? Thanks for the likes on arrival, everybody. I truly appreciate it. I can see you all jumping in. And I'm going to start off with 2 pre-ordered super chats. Hi Elaine, how are you, my dear? Welcome. This looks like a good day, Friday morning US time, Friday afternoon the rest of the world, Friday evening. So let's have a look at a couple of pre-orders I got in. One from Fabienne, who is a regular on the show. She's always doing pre-orders. I think because she's working so much, she's got a lot of jobs on, she doesn't have time to come, but she does watch the videos and gets private reads. Okay, so let's have a look and see. I do also look at your astrology if you do a pre-order, just to see if there's a question that is also valid there. Hi Glittery Z, thanks for the 19.99. Hi Miss Too Fancy, good morning. Do a shout out where you're from. Thank you for that. So Fabienne is asking about her potential of working from home. I do see that there's a transformation in the home, around the home. I do see that there's quite a bit of frustration there looking at your astrology. You do have Pluto in the 4th house. It's going to be going into Aquarius after this last pass into Capricorn. So I feel like once that is released, you're kind of going to be off and running in a new direction. You've also been having this Pluto conjunct your Mars, which has been causing probably a bit of friction actually in and around the home, and feeling like, you know, there's been a lot of transformation around your home in general. Let me just have a look and see what's happening with the work. You'll have Saturn going into the 6th house of the work, which is basically maybe getting more of a workload, more of a responsibility around work. I would say that your biggest lucky break for any sort of career move is going to be when Jupiter goes into Cancer, which will probably be in a few months' time. I would say, let's have a look. Let's have a look and see. Or when it goes into your 10th house exactly. It's going to go backwards in Gemini. It's going to be in Gemini for a while. So it's going to give you good luck around legal stuff, around also anything to do with overseas pursuits, overseas situations. September, so around this time next year, is when you're going to have a huge break in your career. So whatever you're going to do behind the scenes before that, you might have to transform the home, or you feel like the home's transforming before your eyes. So that is causing a bit of angst at the moment. I'm going to do some cards for you on this question and see if there is a possibility of working online from the home to do with customer service or something like that. I did also see a post on Threads about this lady who worked for Amazon, and she resigned, and she actually gave out all the tricks on Amazon about how to get like free $500 voucher or payment or something for doing reviews and stuff like that. So if you get a chance to find something like that. She might have removed the post. Do that. I tried, but I'm not in the States, so I'm not eligible, but I would have definitely done it if I was in the States. So some of you want to get some extra money. There's some legit ways, and there's some ways that some of these social media people, influencers, talk about, and they're not actually valid. You know, you go and have a look at them, you download the apps and they're just crap, you know, or you have to buy a course or this or that. So don't get caught up with these types of things. I am picking up medical for you, like a medical person or working in the medical industry, maybe on the phone lines or at home, could actually be quite good for you. So something in and around the medical field is quite good. Could also be counseling as well. You've got Venus in Scorpio in the second house, so you should be able to also obtain, you know, good stability and finances through a love partner or a relationship partner, or some sort of lovers as well. Some sort of lovers or some sort of therapy. You might also specialize in relationship therapy, sex therapy, or do also something like healing, readings as well could also work for you, or something of that nature, even though there's a lot going on in that realm at the moment, especially in the States. Everyone jumped on the bandwagon during COVID and it kind of exploded from there. Every Tom, Dick and Harry got on it. So, yeah, I am an old timer in the industry, I must say. Been around for 30 years. So, yeah, in the industry. So, you know, it's tricky business. Hi, Raquel. Oi from Brazil. How are you, my dear? Welcome back to Brazil. You're from Johns Creek, Georgia. Miss Too Fancy. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Stephanie from Buffalo, New York. Welcome. Good morning. Looks like a good day to do a live. Friday. I might cut Sunday and do Fridays and Saturdays. I'm going to stick to the Saturdays, but I felt like Sunday was a little bit of a kind of overload. I think some of you were kind of planning maybe to do something else on a Sunday. So let's get back to Fabian's question. Something about working from home. Okay. Let's have a look and see. We're going to do a 7-card spread with a clarifier. This is an old spread that I got out of a book years ago. Can't remember when it was. It was a really long time ago, but it's a very interesting spread. I really like it. I've forgotten what it's called. It was something like the keyhole or 7-card story or something like that. Let's have a look. So you do four piles. You pick off the 2 top here. They're the 2 at the top that is crowning the situation. So there's definitely money issues. You feel like you need to move on from something, need to let go of something, Fabian. This is Fabian's reading, pre-order. You feel like you need to put the past behind you and move forward, let something go. You've been through troubled waters. You've had a lot of things to deal with. You've been, you know, having difficulties with finances. I have a little peek at the bottom just out of curiosity because I've got Gemini rising. But anyway, we're going to go with this one. This is the inner you, the star. So you will come out on top. That's the outcome. You're going to come out on top of this. The unexpected thing that you don't see coming in this position is a money win, a lump sum of money. You're also going to get something to do with a legal case that could actually be something that you're working on. Can also be a win in some regard legally. It can also be a new contract. If you're looking at new contracts for work, you're definitely moving on from something that's clarified with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. You're letting something go. So it could be that you're grieving from a lost family member, or you're letting something go. On the outside, you feel like everyone's out to get you. You feel like there's something going on externally that's getting you down. You could be overworked, overplayed, mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion. This is on the external. So this is the V card. So we're going down like this. That's the inner outcome, what's unexpected, what's around the source of the story, the information. You see these spreads, they always seem to tell an amazing story. And on the external, we're going out onto the external. So what's outside of you is going to be relevant as well. Not so much personal, but relevant. So we've got the Two of Rods. You might feel trapped in a situation. This is unexpected. You don't want to get stuck in a position where you feel trapped, where you feel like you're not getting what you need. You are maybe going to go into a situation of, I don't know, getting charity or something, getting some sort of benefits, getting unemployment insurance, taking a break. You might feel like you need a break. You need a break from what's been going on, or there just seems to be a lot of unrest around you and you feel like you need a rest. You feel like people are not really moving forward. They're sort of stuck. We've got the Two of Rods stuck between a wall, you know, behind a wall. You've got the Ten of Swords. You might feel like people are not having your best interests at heart as well. You might feel backstabbed in some way. You could also have back pain or have somebody around you who's a pain in the back. Could be, you know, the body corporate or the, what do you call it in the States? The condominium people. Yeah, you might feel like something's not shifting, but you are shifting. There's a move here. There's a move forward, whether it's energetic, whether it's physical or moving forward. I do feel it's going to happen soon, inside 5 to 6 days or weeks. I do feel that you're going to have more money and blessings coming up around you. You're going to end up being the star of your own show. So that's looking really good, Fabian. I'm glad you got that that spread. So we are also going to go on to the next pre-order. Then we'll go on to your live super chats in the box in the chat. If you'd like to get your super chats in, please do so. The bigger the donation, the more in-depth the reading. If you'd like to donate offline on the link with alternative donations, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, etc., do let me know in the chat that you've done so, because some countries don't allow the super chat. So I give that to you as an opportunity. Also, Wise is there as well. Okay, AP is the next person. Is my job secure for the next 2 or 3 years, because you're about to have an investment on yourself. Elective surgery. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody powerful with your astrology coming in around you. Could be a future partner, future marriage partner coming in, a powerful person coming in the next potential 6 weeks. I said 6 weeks, I meant to say 6 months. So he could come in 6 weeks. He might be of assistance to you, of help to you in some way. I'm not getting that you're going to have any issues with losing your job, but let's have a look at the 2 years. We want to see what's going to happen in 2 years. What's going to happen in 2 years with job security. I know people are very worried about job security in the States right now, but things will always turn around, especially after the election. So just watch out for those. Things often settle down, turn around. People end up hiring or, you know, taking on new people or getting raises and things like that. You don't have long to go now, those people living in the States. So I do feel like you're probably on a winning ticket. Welcome everybody. Hi Cicely. Hi Lovelace. How are you from Syracuse? Hi Jenny S. It's a good time for a live stream. Excellent. Oh, it's AP. Fantastic. I'm going to do your spread in a minute. I hope you caught your astrology. Hi Elaine. Welcome back. Hi Ginger. Oh, sorry, Stephanie Rogers. I thought it was Ginger Rogers. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Stephanie. How are you from Buffalo? Hi, Lotus Lily. Okay. Let's have a look for AP. It's Jenny S. Okay. Is that you, AP? Was it someone else? Did I do you last time? Was that you last time? Oh, yeah. I think this is you this time. Okay. I get mixed up with your names because you've all got different names, online, offline, etc. Okay, so let's have a look. Job security for the next 2 years. Job security for the next 2 years for AP, Jenny S. Let's have a look. I'm getting an M initial for you. I know you asked about work, but I'm getting like a Mark, Mario, Mark, Michael, Michelle coming in around you. This could be the male energy. I feel like he's dark hair. Dark hair, not necessarily dark eyes, but dark hair. Okay, you've got family money here. You definitely got, he's either got family money or you've got money coming in from your family side. I don't know if it's in an inheritance or something, but it might have already happened already. Okay, let's have a look. AP, what's going on for job security in the next 2 years? I'm getting a good vibe about it. I don't feel like you've got a lot to worry about. You're worried though. You're coming up as being worried, the Five of Pentacles, and you feel like you want to make something happen, but you also feel like, is the timing right? With the Five of Swords, is the timing right? Are your thoughts moving in the right direction? Also having Leo rising, a lot of Leos, Leo risings, etc. do like to have surgeries, etc. to enhance their physicality or whatever they'd like to do. So people with a lot of Leo in their chart, they often do. Moon, rising, sun. I think you've got AP, you've got Leo rising, so, or Mars in Leo. Some people with Mars and Leo also. So let's have a look. Okay, you're confused. You've got the Eight of Swords as the bottom card, the central card. So you're quite confused. Yeah, just wait for things to shift. I feel like you're going to get clear. I don't feel like you're going to have any problem with job security. You're coming out on top here as the outcome of leading the pack with your work situation. So that's really good. You've also got, even though you don't want to be stuck in a job, you do feel like you've got this locked down. So you've got the Two of Rods of having this job locked down. And I do feel like the economy will pick up, and I feel it'll pick up probably moving into 2025. I feel like it's from the end of this year moving into 2025. And I do feel like you've got that locked in. You are going to look further afield and wide just to keep your options open. It's also looking at options overseas. It's looking at trade. It's looking at also maybe importing something, maybe doing some sort of business on the side. You might also be looking at a side hustle of some description for yourself. And that's going to be good for you as well. You've got this beautiful King of Cups here around you, so he could be coming in to lend a hand. He could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising. He's also got a ship behind him, so he could be helping you with a business. He could be coming in with an offer. He could be helping you make more money. He could be a boss as well, if you know who he is already. You've got money here as the unexpected internal source. So you do have money that you're crafting, something that you're designing maybe, and crafting yourself and doing yourself. You do feel like you're working, and you are getting the money for it, or it is paying off. So I do feel like that is good. And you're going to have an epiphany and a judgment about this whole question very soon. So this is the internal outcome for yourself on an emotional internal level. So you will have a very, very clear message from your angel spirits, from your higher power, etc., giving you, probably the green light or some sort of insight or revelation of what you need to do. Sometimes, it's just a matter of timing. Sometimes it's just a matter of, feeling like it's time to do something. You might get a whoosh to do something, and sometimes you've, just planning it out a couple of months in advance could work for you. So I feel like that is, it's a yes. And I do also feel like it's a yes with your job. I feel like you've got job stability, that's for sure. Job stability, but you've also got a partnership coming in, and that's what you didn't see coming. All right. Construction, architecture, yeah. Well, they need more building, don't they, in the States? It's not going to stop. They need, there's a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of jobs to be created, etc. Yeah, so I feel like economy will pick up. Things will probably come about in a good way. Business will be sort of on a roll. I think you're still in Florida, aren't you? You're still in Florida. Yeah. And I think there's probably going to be more things going on down there for some reason, especially around Tampa, and a lot of people wanting to retire. New projects. Thanks, Jenny. You're most welcome. Okay. So as you can see, the pre-ordered super chats do get priority. They do go first. So that's the end of our pre-orders. Now we're going to do the orders in the live. And thank you for joining, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Also appreciate your love, shares, subscribes, likes, and also any donations that come in. So I'm very well, Glittery B. How are you? Okay, what's next in your path, Glittery B from South Africa? Very good question. What's next in your path? Let's have a look, Glittery B. What's next in your path? I just got that strange cartoon, hi-ho, off to work we go. You might be going to work. You could have a new job coming up, or you might feel like you want more independence, or you might be going off to work. You might be going somewhere to make some money. I don't know, but I feel like you could be going to work somewhere. What's in your path? Let's do 3 month spread. Okay, I've got a flipping card. You're going to make a rash decision about something. There's definitely something that's going to come up quite abruptly or quite decisively. You're going to make a rash decision to move forward with an idea you could have been brewing on, thinking about, ruminating on, etc. You could be going off to work, literally. Okay. There could be something going on with a father, a boss, a father figure, a husband. Somebody could be pregnant as well, or you're sitting pretty, sitting in a good situation. You've got a lot of beautiful major cards here. You've got the Empress, the Hierophant, you've got the Emperor, the World, and the Hanged Man. You're going to sit pretty on something. You're definitely sitting pretty on something. You're not making any rash decisions, even though you want to. You want something to shift, but you don't necessarily need something to shift, is what I'm sensing here. Something's coming full circle. You're getting good karma, is what I'm feeling as well. Glittery B, you feel like things are in a bit of an upheaval, a flux. You feel like around you, the people are being unpredictable. You feel that people are being changeable, erratic, strange, addictive, hidden, secretive, manipulative even. You might need to detach yourself from all of this and go back into your sitting pretty stage, I feel. But by doing that, you might need to go out to work. You might want to leave, the environment you're in and go out to work. Because I do feel like you'll get a lot of joy out of it, or you'll have your own business of some description, or you're going to do something for yourself. You're going to get some more independence. That's what I see in your next path. Thank you for the super sticker. All right. Hi, Michi. How are you, my dear? Thank you for the $9.99. What's going on? What's going that is hidden? Okay. Good question, Michi. Good question. I might have to pull out my coffee cup oracle. I was going to do a coffee cup reading today, but I'm glad I didn't, because there's a lot of super chats that have come in, and that would have taken up time. These are sold out now worldwide, unless you get one through another seller. There's other sellers out there that are selling them on Etsy and etc. I've also I think I've sold out of the Love Oracle in EU, and what else? The Love Oracle is available, of course, in America and also in Canada still. So on those stores, you can get them shipped to wherever you are. The English deck. Okay. What do we got here? Okay, Michi, what's hidden? Passion. Somebody could be having a secret affair. Passion, passionate disguise, desire and attraction. Somebody might be secretly desiring you, or just wanting to have some sort of secret relationship with you, or a desire and attraction with you, or about you. They could be looking at you like a sex object or something like that. Somebody could have a secret crush on you, but I feel like it's more of a chemistry thing than anything else. There's also some jealousy and gossip going on around you. I don't know if it's females, neighbors. I'm getting potential friends, family members even. But you've got peace and serenity here. So you're feeling like you're in a good space. What's hidden? Somebody's got your back, which you probably know about. You feel like something's going to change, but you're not sure exactly what's going to change because it's been a bit slow. So I feel like what's hidden is something around gossip and something around a desire and attraction. Also, one of your children could have, you know, some sort of love story or love affair they're having with somebody that they're keeping from you. I don't know how old they are. Can't quite remember. I think they're older than younger. Anything else we need to know for Michi? What's hidden? Pregnancy. Somebody could be hiding a pregnancy from you. Somebody could be hiding money from you as well. Wealth, money, pregnancy. Somebody might be wanting to get pregnant to get some sort of benefits, is what I'm picking up as well. Could be somebody at a distance. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you know there's something going on. Nourishment, transformation. Yeah, they could be transforming their body, or they're not looking the same, or there's something going on, and you feel like something behind the scenes is a pregnancy, gossip, an attraction, something to do with sex, love, and romance is what I'm feeling. And money. And money. I don't know if somebody's doing something to make money that they're not telling you about. So that's something to look into. All right. Thank you so much, Michi. You're most welcome. Hi, Miss Too Fancy at Johns Creek. Welcome from Georgia. Hi, Nikki. Hola, amor. Any upcoming unexpected expenses should I be aware of? Okay. Thank you for the 777. All right. Unexpected expenses. What would they be? I'm just asking the cards. What would they be about these unexpected expenses? Home, family, christenings, Christmas maybe. I do see you getting a bonus. Could be a Christmas bonus. I'm getting the word christening or Christmas, something around Christmas, christenings, something to do with a family. I'm seeing like a baby dressed in white, like at a christening or a first communion or something like that. Okay, there are legal documents, justice. Just watch out you don't get any fines. You could also get some sort of wealth come in. There could be a wealth situation here coming in around you. You might have to look at some sort of legal money that's owed to you that you need to get back. It's a decision that you're going to make, whether you're going to go ahead with that or not. It's a choice that you might be indecisive about moving forward. That could be the unexpected expense. Change, stability, and inheritance. Could be something to do with an inheritance. I feel like it's more likely unexpected money coming in, Nikki, than money going out, unless it's something to do with a christening, a baby's first Holy Communion, or a child's Holy Communion or something like that. That's what I feel is the only thing that's coming to me around unexpected expenses. Other than that, I feel like you're going to get more money in. Okay, thank you for that. You're most welcome. What's the gossip? You'll find out, Michi. You'll find out. It could be anything. I think it's something to do with a family. I feel it's more like something in New York or the East Coast. Okay. nothing to worry about. I would just focus on you. Don't worry about what's going on. Okay, let's have a look. Jenny, Connecticut. Oh, Jenny's in Connecticut. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Lotus Lily. How are you, Lotus Lily? Welcome back. Thank you for the $4.99 from London. Let's have a look at Lily. Just swing around. Okay. Thank you for the $4.99, Lily. Will Joe stick to schedule and get the work done that's needed for this autumn? Good question. Okay, will Joe stick to schedule? Is it a she or a he? I feel like it's a masculine sort of energy. Okay. Let's have a look later, Seoul. Will Joe stick to schedule and get the work done that's needed for this autumn? We've got 3 months. 3 months to go. Yes, I feel like they will go forward with this quite consistently, and whatever it is that's going to make you money or make them money, it's going to be positive for everybody. I feel like they've got the target in mind, and they've also got the end date in mind. I think you've made it very clear what you want them to do. This person's been a long time coming, and you feel like you've been disappointed in the past by people, but I think that this person is, it could be a female. I think this person is going to go forward quite quickly. Yeah. So I feel like it's a positive yes, and I feel like it's going to be done in time, and definitely before Christmas is what I sense around that. Thank you, Lily. Hi, Love Lives. Thanks for the 5. What do you see my husband and I doing? We're looking for work. When and where? Okay. From Syracuse. Thank you. Okay, I'm seeing something in the building industry around you or him. Something to do with construction, building. It could be just to do with products, or it could be to do with sales. It could be to do with house flipping. You might come up with some idea to do something like that. Renovations. You could also be looking further afield and at some other location or situation. It might be in state, but it could be in a different part of the state. I feel like you've been through a lot of ups and downs, or been through the mill. I'm also getting the word the mill. So I don't know if there's a mill near you, of something like some sort of mill. I'm also getting something seasonal, like skiing seasonal, something around the ski resort, something seasonal. Okay. You could both decide to do something independently, like have your own project or business. But I do feel like one of you will get employed and be very much shining in that arena. And it's going to come in quite quickly. It could have some travel involved. Or it could be something like 3 days on, 4 days off, or something like that. It could be like a slight remote job, like working on a ski resort or something like that, like on a weekend. 6 of Cups. I feel like you're going to be very happy with whatever it is that comes up. And underneath you do have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is money here involved. We'll go with the first ideas as well, because they came through. So let's see. Okay, thank you so much. All right. Hi Elaine, thank you for the 10. Plan on moving in January. Should I look at luxury apartments? It seems like the condo associations are horrible down here. Oh, okay. Why do I see you in this single individual home again? This freestanding home still. Have you met that guy yet? You're meant to meet this guy that's meant to put you in his house or rent part of his house from him or something like that. Have you had a look at some Craigslist ads or some other sort of Facebook group ads about local, you know, like pool houses or something like that? Like somebody has a property on their property that they're renting out separately. Could be a pool house. Just have a look at Facebook groups for accommodation in your area, and also have a look at Craigslist if it's still valid, if it hasn't gone completely down the toilet. I know that it did work at one point. I am seeing a gold doorknob though, so I do feel like a gold doorknob or a gold door handle is a luxury apartment. You will look at luxury apartments. I think it's a good idea. And it could be in a different area to where you are. I'm kind of seeing like a high rise. And I feel like it could be further towards Tampa or something like that. Could be somewhere that you're going to meet nicer people or girlfriends or some feeling of community. Luxury apartments. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do feel like it could be a definite good idea. Definitely a good idea. You've got like traction here. You've got being closer to young people, to people who are going out, who are kind of high society types. It could be closer to nightclubs. I don't know why I'm getting strip clubs. It could be somewhere that is frequented by people with more money. And I'm seeing a high rise near the water with a gold doorknob on it. So it could have something like gold in the name, like Golden Sands, Golden Beach, Golden Heights. I think you're going to look and then you're going to decide, but you're also going to look at other options. If you want to stay near the lake, you are going to look at other options. You might just find the ideal pool house or the ideal second home. A home within a home. I do know somebody who found something like that or was living in something like that in LA, and it was just fantastic. It was really, really good. So I wish you all the best with that, Elaine. You forgot about those Facebook groups. Yeah, it's good. Because you get like direct from owner, people who don't want to pay taxes, they just want cash, you know, things like that. So I would go for that. Yeah, you might have to look further afield, see what's going on. Okay, thank you for that. All right, let's have a look at Cicely. Hi, Cicely, how are you, my dear? Thank you, Lovelies, for your compliment. Truly appreciate it. Anyone out there currently interested in you or missing you, their appearance? Okay. Did you find out about that guy at work? Were you able to ask him if he's married or not? I'm getting a Roy Orbison song. I know it's an old song. I'm a bit of a fan of Roy Orbison. He had such a tragic life. And despite the tragedy and I feel like there's a message from him. He's extremely spiritual. If you ever see him singing a song, it's like he's channeling music just through his, without even opening his mouth. It's just like he's channeling. Yeah. You've both been busy with work. Okay. It could be that you feel like you're dropping off from that interest. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see. Cicely. Anyone interested in you or missing you, their appearance. Anyone interested in you or missing you, their appearance. Did you have a Charlie around you or a Charles? Did that come up before, or was that somebody present? Cicely. Okay. Well, I feel like there's somebody around you. There could be two people around you that are thinking about you, that are missing you. I'm kind of getting mixed messages about it. That could be why. Somebody is going to reach out. Physical appearance you want to know about. Friendship. They might be wanting to reach out to be friends. Okay, we've got the fair male here. Somebody lighter than darker for their cultural background. And because I got Roy Orbison, he's a little bit country. American country. So I feel like it could be somebody of that ilk. If you know what I mean. Youthful, sporty, drives a nice car, could have a convertible. I'm also getting an R initial, like a Rob or a Rod, Robert or Rodney, something like that, first, second or last name. There's women around this person, so he's going to try to work something out and reach out to you. It could be the boss or a boss. So I feel like, yes. I feel like you've got two people. I feel like one of them is a boss or was a boss in your past. And it could be the guy who had the aeroplane. And I don't know if there's some correlation with Roy Orbison. So have a research about him, where he was born, what state he was from. I think he was from Tennessee. I can't remember, or Kansas. So just there could be somebody of that type. Just have a good look at him and see if it rings a bell. Okay, Cicely. Hi, GCWBW88. How are you, my dear? Where are you from? Do a shout out. Welcome to the group. Okay, let's move down. Anyone for a super chat, please get your super chats in. When I get to the bottom of the list, I often do close. Hi, Miss Too Fancy. Thank you for the first super chat, $4.99. What's coming in for finances and love? Let's have a look for you. Any question is accompanied by a super chat, or if you donate something on my link, if you go up to the top of the scroll, you can see my link for donations on other devices, and you can do that and just let me know that you've done it and I'll check. And I thank you all for any donations in advance. Miss Too Fancy, what's coming in for love and finance? Let's have a look for you. I'm getting the words grasping at straws. So it's kind of like somebody's giving you an option. I'm getting that game where somebody holds two straws, a short one and a long one, and you have to pick one. So I feel like you're going to get a choice between two, and you're not going to see what's coming on the other end. So I feel like there's a couple of surprises there. Could be in love, could be in work. And it could be that you're trying to look at love in some sort of way that's, you're not seeing something that's hidden. So, or you could be going for something that's not up to full potential. Grasping at straws is what that means. 9 of Pentacles. Well, work's looking good. Finances are looking very good. Or work, finances, whatever that may be. That's looking very, very good. Very lucrative, very good. You've also got a nice knight here coming in. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming on in. That is also my Colorado card. So I don't know if he's from the Midwest or I don't know if Colorado is Midwest. It's more like Northwest. Cancer again. with the Chariot. Somebody moving towards you. Somebody might want you to go and live with them or move in with you or go towards them. The road is opening for more success and money for you. So that's looking good. You're confused about what direction to go in. So that could be the grasping at straws. And once again, you've got the confirmation of a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising. It could be two different people. The Chariot is also Cancer. Can also be in the month of Cancer. You could be planning a move around June, July, or planning on something major happening in June, July season, Cancer season. So thank you for your question. Truly appreciate it. Hi, Blissful Oracle. Thank you for the 10. You opened a second location. Husband and I are together. Daughter is doing better. We want to move out soon. What will happen for us? Okay. Why am I getting a van? Like a triple wide or a double wide or something like that. You might decide to move into some sort of a different type of accommodation than what you would normally live in. I don't know. I don't think it's a semi-permanent home, but it could be. But you might be looking at going somewhere that's different, moving into a different sort of accommodation. I feel like something new, something innovative, new, different. Could be a new apartment. If you're looking at downtown LA, I'm seeing like a high rise. If you're looking at Orange County, I'm seeing something near Disneyland. So I don't know if you're looking at that. Something new that's being built. Are you going to move out soon? Well, I'm glad you're back together and things are going well. Okay, well, you're going on a journey. You feel like you're time for a trip or a journey, or you want to take a trip somewhere. It could be a buying trip. It might be that you need to go somewhere to a fair. I'm getting Las Vegas around you as well. A fair or something. You might build up these businesses and sell them and then go open something somewhere else. I don't know. Queen of Pentacles. You've got money coming in, that's for sure. You don't want to unsettle your daughter too much, and that's what you're confused about. You've got lots of money coming in from these businesses. It's going to go really well. I feel like you're going to have enough money to live where you want to live. And I do see you living in a nice apartment. It looks very new. I'm just getting the words new, sleek, something. It's not prefabricated, but it looks like minimalistic, loft sort of energy, like space, industrial look is what I'm seeing. Yeah, and you will move out soon. You'll move out when you feel loft would be cool. Yeah, I feel like something like that. Downtown LA, or they could be, you know, they could be trying to shift the energy in LA somehow to make it more livable for more people and to sort out the homeless people. I know that's a long shot, but people are kind of moving around. There's a little bit of migration going on, but it's definitely in a secure building, and it's in a zip code where you want your daughter to go to school. That's what I see. Okay. Hi, Candy. Thank you for the donation from South Africa. How are you? Let's have a look, Candy. What's next between Roland and I? So we saw each other in traffic last week. Oh, that's what I predicted. We passed each other and greeted each other, and we spoke through the car and didn't hear him. He expect to reach out. Yeah, I remember you haven't been in contact for a long time, but I did see you bumping into him on the road somewhere, at traffic lights or on the road. I think you sparked his interest. I do feel like he's had someone on the side between you and, you know, when he saw you. I feel like he had some sort of other woman or protege or someone on the side other than his wife. He's still cheating on his wife. That's basically the bottom line with him. Will he reach out? Yes, I feel he will. I think you sparked his interest. Once this side piece goes away, she's going to go somewhere. She's very young. I feel like she's going to go somewhere. I'm getting 18 or something. She could be really young. I feel like she lives in, I don't know if I've got this for you before, but she lives in like the slum areas. She might also get involved in drugs, and that kind of turns him off her for some reason. Or she's got a boyfriend and that freaks him out with a gun. Somebody with a gun. Will he reach out? I feel like you were kind of stable and secure for him. You were kind of, even though you wanted more, you were kind of felt stable and secure. Yeah, you've got a 3 here. Money. 2 of Cups. He doesn't want to rock the apple cart with you. He feels like he doesn't want to destroy your marriage. He feels like he doesn't want to, you know, upset you. You've got the Queen and the King of Pentacles here. And he also is, sees you as being the Queen of Pentacles. He sees you as being affluent. He might not feel like he's up to standard. And he knows that your husband is quite possessive or financial, or he's going to try to, you know, keep you in check, is what I see. He will reach out, but I'm not sure that you'll actually get together, but he will reach out. You were thinking of reaching out. Yeah, you could reach out. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, have a look at Tampa, Elaine, that's for sure. Hi, Tammy, how are you? Coming down to you. All right. Michi. Sadie Augustine, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. Sadie, did you have a question? I'm going to try to find it. Sadie. Sadie, if you just put your question in. Oh, here we go. Found it. Will I get my replacement of my certificate of citizenship before the New Year's? Okay. That's a good question. I think November is coming out. 11/11 is popping out for me. So I feel like it's a yes. I feel like you'll get it before the end of the year. So I'm getting actually November. They'll try to, you know, they'll get things moving and send it out by then at least. So we've got another month, couple of months to go. Replacement of your certificate of citizenship. Yes. Yeah, I feel like you will. And definitely by November, more than New Year's. You might feel like it's been taking too long, or there's been hiccups with it, or they rejected the money issue, or there's something strange about the payment or something like that. You've got to double check that it's in the system and that it's moving forward. I do feel like there's a completion of this situation popping in for you, yes. And I think there's someone that you can check in with to make sure they've received it, that you've given them the right money or whatever it is that you've had to give them to reissue it. They've probably asked you to pay for it. Most government agency bodies do that. You feel like it's up in the air. You will get confirmation from a man who will tell you what's going on. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like it could be in 5 weeks. Got the Ace of Pentacles is good, and the 2. 1, 2, and 5. Yeah, I feel 8 weeks at the most. 8 weeks at the most. I feel like you're going to get it. 100%. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Sadie. All right. Just double check the money and try to call somebody. Just make sure that, you know, the payment's gone through, things are checked out. You don't need to do anything else. You're just checking in with them. I checked up with the visa that I applied for, and they said, oh, it should be issued in 2 weeks, and I actually got it in 1 week. And I think it might have been because I sent them an email. So sometimes, you know, if you're on their radar, they kind of tweak. Oh yeah, she's done this. They're going to put that forward. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I feel is going to happen. JD, okay, Michi, JD, or okay, we'll do the pension for this one. Who's hiding the pregnancy, JD or WM? Let's have a look at JD. Is JD hiding it? Yes, potentially. Is VM hiding the pregnancy? No, but it's going into a yes. She could be, because it's going in an opposite direction. They could be both hiding a pregnancy or thinking they're pregnant, but one of them might not be pregnant. All right. Thank you, Michi. Hi, Texas Tammy. How are you, my dear? You're a Pisces, Miss Too Fancy. There you go. Are you able to ask 2 questions? If you do a big, yeah, you can keep, you know, the bigger the donation, the more in depth the reading. So you'll be able to fill in more questions if you do a larger donation. That's how the chat works with the stickers, etc. Okay, let's have a look. Tammy, I applied to teach a class online with University of Massachusetts. Will I get an interview? Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, step out of your comfort zone, do something different. I feel like you could actually have luck there. You know that Massachusetts is a Cancer. That's where they first arrived in America, and it's a very Cancerian spot, you know, so it's going to resonate with you. Will I teach an online class at University of Massachusetts? I don't see why not. Let's have a look. You might get some good luck out of Boston or Massachusetts in general. Let's have a look. Tammy, will you get to teach a class online at the University of Massachusetts? Well, I feel like you'll get an interview for sure. The man who interviews you is going to like you a lot. He's going to extend an olive branch to you. I feel like he's going to put you forward for something. Boss, father figure, yes, that's him. Fair male. I feel like if the boss is a fair male, it might not be the interviewer. That could be HR, but the boss might do the second interview with you. I feel like it's a yes. You're going to work from home. I feel like with this particular role, one thing is going to lead to another, and you're really going to enjoy it. You might even do it part-time when you're actually retired. It could be something that you get into now. It's like you get your teeth into it and you're really going to enjoy it and continue with it later on. That's what I feel. Hi, Love Lives. How are you? How can I heal a rift with your son's family? I don't really know the backstory. If you could give me a backstory, that'd be great, and I'll come down to you. After the, I'll do Sicily and come back to you. Sometimes I need a little backstory just to get more of a vibe into it. Oh, we've got Texas Tammy as well. Okay, 100% on point. Oh, thanks, Candy. Texas Tammy, we've got another one. Thank you so much for the 10. Why did I dream about a friend, Greg Black, last night? I haven't seen him in 20 years. Tell me about it, Tammy. I keep having dreams of people in my past, going way back 20, 30 years. It's just crazy. Yeah. Sometimes you kind of have to ask Spirit to stop bringing these people in. It can be just like processing your mind, and then the veil lifts and you could kind of like get a realization about that person through the dream or after the dream, or a thought about somebody else completely after the dream. Greg Blackie could have been thinking about you. Often if you have a dream about someone, they're thinking about you as well. If you tell me a bit more about the dream, I could interpret it for you. because dreams are about our own subconscious mind, and some of them are premonitions, but some of them are about our own subconscious mind, or there's a telepathy with the other person. Why do you dream about Greg Black? Okay, I think you're kind of going through a checklist of people. I feel like there's been like a checklist of people. I don't know if he was around your workplace in the past, or you want to know what's happened to him, or his success, or there's something to do with money with him. I wonder if he's passed over and he's sending you a message from the other side. Okay. I wonder if he's passed and he's sending you a message from the other side. I think he's done very well in his career. I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't know why you dreamt of him. You know, the cards are not revealing that. But there could have been a situation where he was thinking about you. But I think he's done very well with his career, or he sees that you've done very well with yourself. He could be spying on you, actually. He could be looking at, you know, trying to find out about you, asking friends about you, or looking on social media or something like that. Is there any reason why Tammy was dreaming about this guy? Something to do with money and partnership. He might have always wanted to be a partner of yours in some way. Okay, let's have a look. Thanks, Tammy. Okay. Hi, Rash. How are you? Coming down to you. We've got one question in the middle here. Love lifts. She blocks you from your grandson. I feel just focus on you. I feel like, you know, people do what they want to do. And if your son's going along with it, it's probably because he doesn't want to cause a problem with his wife and his in-laws and rock the boat on that side. Yeah, I would just put your love and attention into something else, whether it's a pet, another baby, another grandchild. And I feel like your son will come back around, but it's going to take time. I feel that the more energy you put on them, the less traction you're going to get. I feel like if you focus on something else, you'll get something else. Okay. Hi, Cicely, how are you? Is Nick and I a fated meeting? Just wondering. Okay. Fated with Nick. Is Nick and I fated? Cicely, is Nick and I fated? Are Nick and I fated? Okay, I'm getting like a dancing song that I used to get a message of quite a few years ago, actually used to come through. It hasn't come through for a while. Skip the Light Fandango is the song. Look up the lyric on that one. I feel like he's very attracted to you. Very attracted. He's going to tell you more about himself. He's going to tell you about his children, if he has any, or he wants them, or he's wanting to talk to you about your child. He might even give you a gift for your child as well. I'm getting a gold ring here. It could be a gold. I think that your son's going to get gold gifts. That's probably from home. A bracelet or a ring or something. Fated. I don't know if you could say it's fated, but I feel like it's fun. Whatever it is, it's fun. I feel like you have something in your astrology that brings people in around you in the workplace that are potential boyfriends, lovers, partners, affairs, etc. And I think it's you. I think you magnetize these people in around you at work. I think it's something in your astrology and something that you actually have within you. I don't think it happens to all of them. I think it happens to you. Okay. Hi, Candy. Thank you for the 1999 from South Africa. Let's have a look. When do you see any kind of reconciliation between Roland and I? Will we be in a relationship? All right, Candy. Candy crush. I feel like you will have a crush on this guy for some time. What's going on with Roland in South Africa? I see him taking you out for ice cream or something like that. He could, you might run into him if he's got children and he takes them to ice cream or something of that nature. I did get somebody else that happened to her with a guy who stalked her, taking her child for ice cream every day after school. But that's a different story. True love, past love. Yes, he is thinking about you. And I do feel like he puts you on a pedestal in some capacity. He might feel too good for you, or he puts you on a pedestal. Dark male. That's him. Twin flame. So he could be a twin flame. Yeah. Could be a twin flame, Candy. That's why the push-pull's there. That's why you can't get rid of him. That's why, you know, you keep thinking about him. He's thinking about you. It's moving in and around in circles. When timing is tricky, let's have a look at the timing. Let's get, will it happen before the end of the year? Yes. September? No. October? Yes. So look out for October. All right. Oh, you both have Cancer rising. You both have similar astrology. He doesn't have kids. Well, it could be something to do with your child that's popped in there, or his desire to have children. I did see you having another child with somebody else. So see what his current relationship status is. Cancerian men, especially Cancer rising men, can be quite secretive and hidden. So find out, dig it out of him. All right, let's have a look. Hi, Rash. How are you, my dear? Thank you for the 1999 from South Africa. What do we got, Rash? What's going on? Did you have a question? Oh, yes. What's next in my marriage? Is my partner cheating, talking to other women? Okay, good question. He's definitely attached to the family. He's not going anywhere. I think we've been around the merry-go-round with him before. Same story, different day is what I feel with him. I feel like he keeps his options open, but he still is not going to leave you for the family. Is he talking to other women? For some reason, I don't feel like there's anyone prominent in his mind right now. I think he's going through some sort of healing, some sort of choices about what he's going to do moving forward. Is he going to fall back into patterns? I feel like also some of this is, a lot of this has got to do with money. Some of this has got to do with him losing his mother and being in grief. I think he acted out because of that to heal, sort of like to heal the pain. I think he went towards other women to kind of distract him from the pain, to create some sort of excitement in his life. He might have been looking for a short-term fling, a quick fling. He could have been looking for one. I don't feel like there's that many women that are going to get involved with him for nothing. They're going to want money from him. So it could be that's what he's been put off with. It could be escorts or something like that. He doesn't want to pay. And I think that's keeping him sort of like fixed where he is with you. He knows that, you know, you're stable with him, etc. Okay. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, thank you. All right. Hi, Elaine. How are you, my dear? Thank you for the 10. How will this second remote job work for me? Will I end up running into a third one? Am I still at my current... I'm still at my current job, as they still haven't brought up me moving, which is good. Oh, that's good. I'm getting a 4 around it. They could just let this slide for 4 months. Will I end up running into a third one? I feel like they don't really, you know, even though you're out of state, I feel like it's almost like they don't mind. Or they don't really, they're not going to check on you, I don't think. Yeah. Unless they do random security checks to see addresses and things like that, home, property, real estate, residence. Unless they do random checks. You will get another third job from home, yes. Or a remote job, and you'll be destined to have it. It could be, that could be one of the reasons why you go to Tampa. If you're doing this medical, I don't know if you were thinking about doing the medical delivery job as well or something like that. It could be to do with something around Tampa. Let's do a pendulum. Will you end up, how will this second remote job last more than 2024? Got a yes around that. Will I end up running into a third one? Will you get a third remote job? Yes, it's going to come kind of in an unexpected way. It could come back from something that you've applied for in the past because it's a reversed circle. So something that you might have applied for before or thought about before is going to come back around. Excellent. How will this second remote job work for you? I think it's going to go okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, moving down, we have Miss Too Fancy. Thank you for the first donation. Thank you for the $4.99. I was engaged to a Leo and I was wondering, can you tell what's going on or should I just leave it alone because I've blocked him and he still calls? What was the reason for the breakup? Was it infidelity, medical career? Okay. What was the reason for the breakup? And I can tune into that a bit more. I think he's come to his senses. Personally, I feel like he's come to his senses and he's kind of like, he's out of the woods. I feel like he was confused. He was in the woods. He was in trouble. We had something going on around him. And I feel like he's out of the woods now. Like he's out of trouble, out of the woods. There could have been some other woman around him pestering him or doing something or taking up too much of his time and energy. But I feel like he's kind of freed himself up from any sort of negativity from the past or any difficulty he's been through. Past love, past lover, infidelity. Yeah, I think he's freed himself up from that one. Yeah. What does he want? What is it? Let's ask a question. What is he going to offer you if you did decide to kind of open the lines of communication back up again. What is he going to offer you? Does he have anything to offer? That's a good question. House. Is he, you know, is he well-to-do? Does he have himself established? If it's not him, and you've got the entrepreneur coming in, the boss, the Ice King, sometimes you can dodge a bullet by just, you know, these sort of things happening, and somebody else might be better for you than him. If he's the one that's you know, not just financially stable, but mature and reconciled, reconciling the damages. He is the Leo though, that is the Ice King. You know, he might want to reconcile something to you. Maybe get him, if he's got some sort of money or something, get him to reconcile something to you in the form of jewelry. I'm seeing diamonds, actually, gold and diamonds, chains, bracelets or something like that. You could just get him to reconcile and then make up your mind what you want to do with him after that, without investing anything of yourself in it. Otherwise, you're going to meet somebody around you at work or who is a neighbor. Okay, and that's going to be your person. Okay, so if he doesn't have anything to offer, I would just move on to the next, and you're going to meet somebody very good. Very, very good. Hi, Texas Tammy, thank you for the 20. Any messages from Gary Champion in spirit? Very nice. Was Gary your first husband? Just remind me. Thanks, Goddess 33. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to get my nails done on the weekend. Okay. Any colours? I might do a purple or something. The scar is already there. Cheater, always a cheater. Yeah. Cheater, always a cheater. But I still feel there's something he wants to give to you if he can. If he has nothing to give to you, then run a mile. Doesn't mean that you have to get back with him. Oh, Gary was your friend who was the medium, psychic medium. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Leos are very generous, so they might want to try to enhance your life. If he's got anything to offer you, he'll give it to you. If he doesn't, then he won't. Okay. But Leos have a tendency of cheating, unfortunately. Leo men, not women. Okay, Gary Champion. Let's get Gary in spirit, see what he's up to. Take it and run, says Joe. Says Jenny, yes, I would too. That's coming from Eastern Europe. Yeah, Eastern European. Yeah, let's take the jewels, the diamonds and the gold and run. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, thank you. Let's have a look at Gary and see what he's up to. There could be like three strikes and you're out. If he's only done one, then it's a 1. He might try to reconcile if he does anything again, remotely vague. I don't know. If he's going to offer you a house, a home, a marriage, like something's tangible, then you've got to see what's around this person, see if he's got messiness in his history, obstacles. Okay, let's have a look at Gary. What's he up to? Okay, Gary, come on in. Gary messages for Tammy from Spirit. He said he's just waking up. I'm not sure if he was an early riser. He might not have been an early riser. He might have liked to sleep in. Or he might have been a night person. He's showing me a music studio and music, like a music sound system, DJ recording or something like that. He's showing me music. He's also showing me a Texas sort of like a what do you call it? The Texan hats with like a rodeo sort of like shindig type of situation. I feel like he's telling you to go out more, to go to rodeos, to go to dances, to go to somewhere where they play music, to go to somewhere fun and uplifting. And he said that's where you're going to meet the next person that's going to be good, a valid person, a valid man of substance. I don't know if we got a Peter before, but he's given me the name Peter, or P initial, Peter. I feel it's a Peter, not a Patrick, but it could be Patrick. I'm getting a Peter. What is it about Saint Peter? Saint Peter's the one that calls you when you go over the other side. Okay. He might have met Saint Peter and he's telling you that it's all there. It's all valid and it's all true. The angels are there waiting for everybody who passes over. And he's been around the circle of all the saints and sat with the saints. I feel like he's really been in some sort of very high vibrational type of healing and learning energy. He's very happy where he is. He's very jolly in spirit. He's also telling me Jolly Roger. I don't know what that means, if that's a brand or it's something else. He liked to country dance. Okay, he studied music. All right. He taught music classes. There you go. I don't know if Jolly Roger was the name of a product or a cigarette packet, showing me like one of those old-fashioned cigarette packets, like the soft cigarette packets. I don't know who that belongs to. I don't know if there was a cigarette called Jollies. I don't know if that was something in the past. He had a very vivid imagination. He might have been writing a book about the Wild West and holding someone for ransom. That's what he's saying, something about being held for ransom. I think that could be a message as well. Don't let anyone hold you for ransom, like at their own will, without you really wanting to comply to be with somebody. He's telling me about something like a 2-step shuffle. He said you're going to learn a lot of dances. Oh, the Stetson hat. He wrote a lot of books. Okay. Yeah, he's got a lot of unpublished work that might need to be looked at. I don't know if you can fix it for him. He might want it published. There's something that popped up in my third eye about that movie Horizon by the one that's just been released, a series. Something along those lines. Yeah, it was with that famous actor. What's his name? Yeah, something about the Wild Wild West. But his is more about Texas. That one was about the northwest, more about Utah, Wyoming, etc. And that was with, who's that famous Cancerian actor? Who actually, I think he produced and directed the series, and he also acted in Horizon. I feel like Gary's got, he's got plays, or he's got books that can be turned into play scripts or manuscripts. He's got a lot of historical types of stories that might need to be finished, might need to be edited, might need to be published or released. And also some sort of sci-fi type of thing as well. Kevin Costner, yeah, Stetson hat. Yeah, he's showing me a lot of Western themes. Being held for ransom, that's very Western. Yeah, so there could be something like that in one of his stories. Or it could be a title. And there's a lot of dancing in it. There's a lot of fun. There's also romance. And he's saying that he's passing the baton to you. So there could be, I don't know if his wife has them in her possession, or there's some way that you could reach out to her to see if she's done anything with them. but he might be passing the baton to you because he knows that you're a teacher and that you're academic and that you can do something with them. There's also a tin box. He's showing me a lot of old antiques and things, like a tin box, an old tin box. Nothing much of value, but they're all symbolic. There's something in a tin box, like a shoe shine or something like that. There's like a lot of things related to the South and to Texas. Yeah. So maybe follow the lead, see if she's done anything with them, and see if they are something that he wanted to be published, or he wanted to be put into a manuscript or something like that for a play, because somebody like Kevin Costner might pick it up, or some other Hollywood actor might pick up and direct a... I'm actually getting a vision of what's that girl? That female, the girl that was in the movie with the swimmer, the one that swam from Cuba to... She's a child actress, and then she was mainly directing for a really long time, and then she got back in front of the camera with that movie about the swimmer. What's her name? She's gay and she lives in, I think she's in Hollywood. I see her coming into the picture for some reason. People like that will pick up a good story if it's pitched in the, you know, in the right channels. I think you have to get a book agent, like a manuscript agent or something like that. I think you'll know how to do it anyway, Tammy. He has a lot of faith in you, so he feels like if you have time and energy, you might do it when you're retired. He has a lot of faith in you to carry it through. What's that actress's name? Anna Pittman? No. The other one. She's really famous. She's Scorpio, and she's been in a lot of movies. She's gay in real life. She was quite muscular in this movie, or she was like the trainer of the girl that did the swim from Cuba to Florida. Someone will come up with it. They're always looking for good stories, these people. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. She was on the Capetown ad when she was a child. You might know who I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not good with names. Annette Bening. No, the other one, the one that was with Annette Bening in the story. Jodie Foster, exactly. Yeah, Jodie Foster. Yeah, she's also a director. She directs a lot, so she's always looking for scripts. She came into it. I can see her dressed in like a cowboy outfit or something Wild Western. You know, I can see her dressed like that, so she might get involved in something. But he has a lot of faith in you. He'd like you to continue what he didn't finish, if you feel like it. And maybe just ask his wife how she feels about it. She might be enthusiastic. She might want to be involved. I don't know if she has any talent for this sort of thing, but she might be involved. Okay. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, Gary, for coming in. Good to see you. All right. Rash, how are you, my dear? Thank you for the 20 from South Africa. When will our tax be reduced, and will it be reduced to any amount we can afford, or will we have to sell and to pay? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to reword that question. What's the outcome with the tax situation for Rash and the business? I got it straight away, a loophole. I feel like there's a loophole around this. There's some sort of loophole that can be with an accountant that might find a loophole to get around it. Is your husband selling tyres, or is he a mechanic? I'm getting like tyres of cars. Okay. What's going to happen with the tax for Rash? What's going to happen with the tax situation? Let's have a look. Anyone in for a last call? Please put your super chats in. Changes in the air, definitely, but things are very up in the air at the same time. So I feel like okay. For some reason, I don't feel you have to sell. There could be a good accountant coming in to save the day, or some other accountant or auditor or somebody who's going to find a loophole in the system. Your husband is very adamant. He's not moving. He's very fixed. He doesn't want to go anywhere or do anything. There's victory around the situation. There's maybe he's going to decide to work less or diversify the work or something like that. There could be 2 different companies he puts it into, but at the end of the day, there's going to be justice. Justice will be served. There could be 3 companies he puts it into. He might diversify the income or the business into 3 parts or 2 parts. You've got victory and you've got justice, and you're not going to lose your home, that's for sure, that's staying. When will it be resolved? He's got to try to find the right person to help. He's got to try to find the right person to help. He hasn't found that person yet. He needs to switch it up. Is the tax situation going to resolve before December? Yes. There's no reason for him to sit there in a crumpled state of worry. He has to act on it. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rash. Thank you. Yeah. Worry doesn't get you anywhere. Worry doesn't get you anywhere. Is his brother going to help you? He's got to get someone professional, Rash. It's not going to be, anyone random. It's got to be somebody who really knows the ropes. It's not like a family member or anything like that. It's somebody who has a loophole, who knows what they're doing. If whoever's been helping him up to now hasn't done it, then you're going to change and somebody else will come in. Or if it's somebody new that you've got, then, your accountant's going to have to do a better job. You're going to have to tell them to do a better job. Not his brother, okay. You're going to have to tell him to do a better job, otherwise you're going to have to change it out. He's got to resolve the issue. Your husband shouldn't be worrying about these things. Well, if he hasn't helped already, he's not going to resolve it. He's got to resolve it now, or you're going to have to find somebody else. If he's new, then he might be the one. But if he's not new and he's been around for a long time, he's just sitting on his ass doing nothing. No. Okay. Hi, Desi. How are you, my dear? Welcome. You can do a donation down below with the $ super chat, and I can do any question for you today. We got last calls. Did I put last call in? Oh, yes, I did. Tammy is asking, how is Gar's wife? I don't know. I think she's still maybe grieving. Yeah. Thanks for the $9.99 candy. Yes, last one. Go for it. Desi, if you want a super chat, you can do that. If you can't do it in your country, you can go to my donation page and let me know you've actually done it. And then I can look at it. There's a lot of different options on the donation page. If you don't get it in on time, then I can do it tomorrow as a pre-order. All pre-orders are done at the beginning of the session and they are paid before the session starts. If you are in the session, you'd like to do a donation through a different means other than on the platform, then you can go to that link. Or you can book a personal reading, which is itemized on my website. Okay, Candy, does Roland still have feelings for you? Is he a karmic? I don't feel he's karmic. I feel like he's more like, I think he came up as a twin flame. Is Roland karmic? I feel like it's a yes and a no. I feel like he's a good karma. He's a good karma. I feel like you've been together in a past life and it's a good karma. Not a bad karma. Not all karma's bad. Does Roland still have feelings for you? He's a bit unsure. Oh, the pendulum's not moving. He's a bit unsure, but I feel like he could actually have these feelings resurface again. I think he can resurface the feelings. I think the feelings could actually come up again. He's a little bit blindfolded right now. He's a bit clouded. He's a bit confused. I think the feelings will come up again or be resurfaced. You could just send him a message and say, good to see you the other day on the road. Just see what he says. I think he got a bit scared and he made a judgment call in the past. He might have also got caught by his wife as well. And she's put strict restrictions on him and boundaries. So he is still a little bit scared, once bitten, twice shy. Yeah, but I do feel like I think you might have to reach out if you want. I think you were going to reach out. I think there's serendipity here with this meeting. And oh, she did catch him out. Yeah, she could be actually checking his phone. Yeah, so he's a bit scared. Yeah, he's a bit scared. Yeah. Can't you just find some other boyfriend? There's got to be other men out there. He's not the only man on the planet. There's got to be somebody else. I mean, this has been going on now for years. This, love interest. Yeah, exactly. Is there anyone else for Candy? Let's just ask that. Is there anyone else for Candy? You need a new love interest, something that's less complicated. Yeah, somebody's going to try to rush in. Yeah, somebody's going to try to rush in. There could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and they're not going to worry about obstacles. It's like they're going to fight for you. And that's why. I think you're confused because you just haven't had a replacement. Thanks, Elaine. Thank you. Have a good day too. All right, everybody. I'm going to leave the chat open for 30 seconds and then I'm going to close. Thank you all for joining. Truly appreciate it. And if anyone puts a super chat in last minute, it will come through. I'll leave the chat open for 30 seconds. And if you want to join me on Threads, it's a platform where I'm doing quite a few posts on lots of different interesting things, from, you know, the best gifts for different signs, different things about astrology, Venus signs, Mars signs, different things about all sorts of people. If you are late and you'd like to do a super chat, just put your hand up that you're doing it now. Hi Mina, how are you? I'm going to leave the chat open for 30 seconds and then I'll close if nobody's going to do a super chat. All right. Okay. Mina, how are you, my dear? Thank you for the $9.99. Got it. From South Africa, what's your question? This has been a nice live. I'll come back again tomorrow. I might do a coffee cup live tomorrow. And then we'll go into the super chats after that. Same time, it's going to be around 9 a.m. New York time. 2 p.m. London, and evening the rest of the world. I think you're typing, Mina. Do you see me going overseas or doing something exciting for your 40th birthday in November? Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. I do see Dubai coming up around you. I do see also a Jeddah or the Gulf, Bahrain, Qatar. I'm also seeing a safari. Are you going to do something special for your birthday? You're either going to decide to stay local and go somewhere like the Golden Palace or something, but you've also got the Six of Swords flipping over there. Oh, you were going to go to India, Mauritius. Okay. You have no clue. All right. There's a hotel in Africa, somewhere in South Africa. It could be in Kenya, called the Golden Palace or something like that. It's a resort. Thanks, Michi. Have a great day. Be back tomorrow with the general. We're going to do a coffee cup tomorrow, and any other general read, I might do them separately. India or Mauritius? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I know you're in South Africa. Exactly. Let's have a look. India or Mauritius? Is Mina going to go to India for her birthday? You're going to consider it, but I've got a bit of a no with it. I'm picking up Sri Lanka. Are you going to go to Sri Lanka? Potentially, yes. I know Sri Lanka's a bit expensive because I've looked into it. And are you going to go to Mauritius? It's looking like a yes for Mauritius. You might pull off a last minute deal or a special package or something like that. It looks like a big yes for Mauritius. Your husband's worried about money. Well, he's going to have to try to find it. Find a good deal, a good package. Yeah, I feel like if it's anything out of those options, I feel it's Mauritius. You know, you might do it later, or you might get like a last minute deal or something. There could be some sort of last minute deal. Thanks, Mina. Yeah, no, if anything out of those, I feel like, I don't think it's India. I feel like it's Mauritius. You might look at Sri Lanka. Okay, that's super exciting. Yeah, well, he might have something up his sleeve. He could have a surprise. Okay. So you go in December. That's a great idea. Yeah. And, you know, he might ask whoever wants to give you a gift to give you like a donation for the trip or something. He might do it that way and be able to organize it. Oh, will it be in December? I don't know. Let's have a look. You don't want to go too far in December because it's Christmas holidays and everybody travels. If it's going to be December, it'll be at the beginning. If it's going to be December, it's going to be at the beginning. Yeah. But probably it's going to be on your birthday. Around your birthday, November. Yep. But he might organize a party for you. He might organize a party and do like an envelope for a trip for you. He might do something like that. That would be a good idea. Okay, Mina, all the very best. Lots of love and blessings and happy early birthday. And I wish you all the best, everybody. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Lots of love and blessings. Take care. Ciao for now. Your mum wants a party. Yeah, well, tell her to get people to bring money to the party. That's what you've got to do. Okay, take care. Lots of love. I think she'll do the party. You're most welcome.